Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 15 products of 2015. Now technically this is like probably 17 products of 2015, but you know, what sounds better in the title, 17 of 2015 or 15 of 2015? I think 15. So I'm just going to be going through talking about my favorite products, basically the whole face, and maybe a little bit of some tools. Not maybe, definitely some tools. The first one I have to show you guys is why not start with the Beauty Blender. That's like the base of all makeup, right? I think this thing is absolutely incredible. I really like it. It's perfect for blending out foundation for me, and because it is damp when I use it, I feel like it kind of gives my skin a little bit more moisture into it because it has water on it. That might be a psychological thing, I know, but maybe it's not, and maybe it actually is true, and that would be great, wouldn't it? Because I have dry skin, so I just feel like it really helps to moisturize my skin. If you find like a $20 bill on the street, buy this. It's amazing, honestly. I really do like it, and yeah, I would recommend this. Now, if you've been with me for a little bit, you would know that I've been kind of like obsessing over this primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. It is silicone free, and it's like basically a moisturizer kind of. It smells like coconuts, but kind of weird coconuts, so I don't really know how I feel about it. It's just honestly amazing. Like, the packaging is so, it's so cute. I think that this is incredible if you have dry skin. I don't think it would be amazing if you have oily skin, honestly. I would probably steer clear. But since my skin, I would honestly call my skin more normal than dry. I don't really have dry patches. I just more have, like, it doesn't get oily and like it likes to be hydrated basically. So this is great. It's crazy expensive, but I've never found anything that I like that is similar to this. So if you have any drugstore dupes, let me know. I'd love to try them out and hopefully then let you guys know, but I recommend this so much. Now for foundation, I'm basically going in like the order of makeup, huh? Interesting. This is probably my favorite one for full glam makeup. Now I have a favorite one for like every day, but I don't really wear it for filming, and that one is a L'Oreal True Match. But I figured since this is like YouTube and this is what I put on makeup for most days, that I would mention this one. So this is the CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 Foundation. Mine is an 810 Classic Ivory. This thing, it's dirty. It's extremely dirty, right? But it's incredible, you guys. I love this. I already mentioned my skin type. Normal to dry, yeah. But I've heard oily people love this, and it's just so nice. Honestly, I love it. I have it on today. It's just such a nice canvas for my makeup, and it just, oh goodness, I love it. I only need normally one layer of this, sometimes two on my pimples or redness on my cheeks, but other than that, it's like amazing. Like, I just obsess over this thing so much, and yeah, so this is one of my favorites, and it's from the drugstore, so like even better, right? My favorite concealer would have to be the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles Treatment Concealer. So this is basically the one, I'm sure you've seen it honestly if you've seen any YouTube video ever made. It has a little sponge dome thing, and yeah, you just twist it up. It's incredible. I love this thing. 2 pieces. I put on a concealer that is more canceling out the darkness under my eyes, and then since my skin then is kind of flat, I'll use this to brighten it up, and I love it. And I've started I feel like I'm really hands talking-ish today. Weird, right? So I have started to also bring this into like my T-zone, obviously under my eyes, and like also around here and to my chin throughout this year, and I feel like it's really made my face just look a lot more like three-dimensional, even in person. So that's when you know, it makes your face look real when it's a real face. That's when you know product is good. I don't know. Baking has been a thing this year, guys, and I only got into baking probably about 2 weeks ago, but I've been obsessed with it, and this is my favorite powder for baking. I love this. This is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. Mine is in Translucent Extra Coverage. It looks like it has color to it, but it honestly is more of a translucent powder. I've heard people say it has a little bit of a pink undertone, but this is incredible. I just put on so much with just a little wedge face sponge thing, and then I wait probably anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes depending on the day, and I'll just swipe it out, put a little bit of powder on a brush, and then just like kind of flick it away, and it looks great. And I'm gonna say it again, I have like normal dry skin, so the fact that I can put on a lot of powder and it looks great and it doesn't look gross, it's amazing. Now next for highlighters, this one, it's kind of a highlighter but kind of not. This is the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer, and I use this a lot, as you can tell, but I kind of use this more as like, I guess, an ambient lighting type of a powder from like Hourglass. I don't have any of those, so that's what I assume I would use those as. Kind of just like all over the highlighty points, maybe even a little bit more. So basically everywhere I put that concealer, I put this, and then I'll go in with like a really shimmery one only on like the cheekbones, the lip, the chin, maybe the nose, and that's it. So this just really kind of brightens up my face, and like I said with the concealer, it just makes it a little bit more three-dimensional in real life, which is something you want, you know, you want your face to look real. So this is incredible. Now for eyeshadow, I have two favorite palettes. This one's backwards, but same thing. I have been loving the Naked palette from Urban Decay and the Lorac Pro palette from Lorac. This is just an incredible, incredible palette. I actually have these shades on today. This one is just versatile and great, and what I love about this one, especially Champagne, that shade, it's shimmery, but it also has this like glitter in it that makes it look like you packed on a loose pigment, and it's just incredible. Like, I love that because it's so easy, but it looks amazing. Pewter is one of my favorites as well. Garnet looks so good under the lower lash line. I never would have thought so, but it really does. White is amazing. Cream, light pink, mauve, those are some of my faves. Like, this palette is great. I love how compact it is, and like, I could throw this, I'm sure nothing would shatter. I'm not gonna try it, but you know, I'm sure of it. This one is, like I said, the Naked palette. I have the first 3 Naked palettes, and this one has to be my favorite one. I do go back and forth. Sometimes in videos I've said, oh, the third is my favorite, but I don't think so. I really do think that this one is my favorite. It has just amazing shades. It's kind of similar to the Lorac Pro. I love shades like Sidecar, Smog, Dark Horse. Half Baked is pretty cool, but sometimes I don't like straight up gold in my eyes, so it really depends on my mood. But honestly, just so beautiful. My favorite liner of 2015 would have to be the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This isn't a new discovery for this past year, but this is like an obsession. I love it. I love it so much. It's just honestly straight up incredible. I've never found a liner like this, honestly. I can't stop talking about it. I love it. Now, what I love about this one specifically is that it has a bunch of little bristles. It looks like a felt tip, but it's not. It's a bunch of little bristles combined. It just makes it so great for making a wing, and that's what I use every time I ever make a wing. It's with this, and I haven't ever had the courage to try something that isn't this, honestly, just because it's flexible but it's stiff at the same time, so making a wing is just so easy, and I literally love this with all of my heart. This is the Wet n Wild Brulee Single Shadow, and honestly, it's incredible. This is like, what, a few dollars, maybe even $1, $2, something like that. It's just honestly straight up incredible. You won't be able to like honestly see anything, I don't think. It's just really nice. If I'm doing a really intense smoky look, I will use something like this as a highlight because I don't want straight up white sometimes. If it's like black on my eyes, you know, I want something that's a little bit more subtle, and it's like, yes, I'm highlighted, but I'm not like stark white. So this is perfect, and I use this as a transition shade, as an inner corner highlight. Honestly, it's amazing. I'm obsessed with this. This is so great, and I love how small it is. It's perfect for travel, and it's compact, and it's so cheap, and it's so good. I love it. Now, a favorite brow product would... Okay, hear me out, homegirls. I was debating between this or my Too Faced Brow Envy palette. I don't know, forgive me if I find something that I love more, but this is really good nonetheless. And it's just honestly one of those blonde shades. I didn't even tell you what this was, did I? This is the Anastasia Blonde Brow Powder Duo. I use this for the beginning of my eyebrows. I don't know if it'll be able to show very well, but basically I like to use dirty blonde, light brown shades in the beginning of my eyebrows where there's no hair and slightly ombre them through. I have found things that don't work and that really do. This is one of them that really does. Yeah, this is probably my favorite find for brows, if not my favorite, one of the top faves. I can't breathe when I film sometimes. I just talk and I don't remember to breathe. What's up with that? Now, I have been using so many brushes throughout 2015, of course, on my face, on my eyes, but I have found this one to be one of my favorites because originally I hated it, so that's why I wanted to show it to you guys. I hated the e.l.f. fan brush, but this brush honestly is incredible. I don't know why I hated it so much. I thought it was too flimsy for anything, but no, you don't need like the stiffest brush for a fan brush. It's just perfect for applying highlight on the cheekbones. I love this, and I take back every mean word I've ever said about this. Honestly, I'm obsessed with this. It is really, really thin and very flimsy, but it's kind of okay, and I really don't mind that it is, and I love this, honestly. Straight up obsessed with this. So, like I said, I take back all the bad words I've ever said. This is just perfect for applying those really intense highlights. It's just so concentrated and makes anything look good. Now for lashes, my favorite mascara of 2015 would have to be the L'Oreal Miss Mango Rock Voluminous thing. I love this. There is literally not a mascara I have found throughout my years in life breathing on this planet that I have loved more than this one. I don't think, especially for the price. This is like $7-8 depending on where you get it. And it's just one of those types of brushes. I don't know if the camera will pick up. This is a new camera. I'm confused with it. But it's like really spiky, kind of far apart bristles. And for some reason, it just works. It works so nicely and I love it. And it's really good for layering as well. And it's just straight up my favorite mascara of 2015. I don't know how this would work if you have really short lashes. Comment below if you have short lashes and you use this. Because since the bristles are kind of like sparse, I don't know if it would pick up. But if you have like medium to long lashes, this is amazing. So yeah, just like look into that if you have short ones. I'm not too sure about that. So we are ending on a high note. Lips. I love lip products, as you can tell. I love overlining my lips and I love doing crazy things on my lips. My favorite thing for prepping my lips that was weird. My favorite thing for prepping my lips would have to be the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. That's how you speak. I literally love this thing so much. This is so convenient, honestly, if you're a traveler or if you like to do your makeup in a car or I don't know, anything like that when you're not, you know, around a sink and all like these like products that you could just like open and close them. If you just want something that's like so easy, you just go like meh, and you're done. This is what you need in your life. I love this. I love you. And it's only $3. e.l.f. is like my favorite brand ever. Obsessed. Now for lip liners, my favorite one is, well, I have a lot of favorites like I've been saying with some other things, but this is one of my top faves for this year. This is the Bare Minerals Thistle. If you're one of my friends watching this, a certain group of friends, you know Thistle. It's so funny. Me and my friends always kind of like joke around about Thistle, but like we love Thistle. So that's that color right over here, and it's just like a really nice red toned Kylie Jenner lip, and I love it. And one of my favorite things to top it off with is Touch of Spice by Maybelline, which is my last favorite of 2015. I was just like doing this and I kind of like zoned out on my hand, and that's why it was held up for so long. My apologies. So that's what that looks like. It's the second one, and it's just, these are so pretty individually, but together also really nice. The Touch of Spice is a little bit more mauve, and I would say that the lip liner is a little bit more nude. But other than that, they're both like pretty similar. And I'm just obsessed with this, and I love it. Sorry, my camera died, so I had to fix some things, but we're back. So that was basically all that I had for my favorites of 2015. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a top product of 2015, something that throughout this year you have obsessed over, whether you found it this year, whether you have just been loving it this year, leave it below. I would love to know. You can do high-end at drugstore, you can do as many as you want, as few as you want. I am intrigued. If any of our favorites are the same, that would be cool. That means that we have like some intense connection. Shh, don't tell anybody. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you. I will see you guys tomorrow because I have 2 videos coming up tomorrow. So basically, I will just like really quickly shoot these in. I am going to be having my time capsule reveal tomorrow, and as well as a teaser video for the coming year. So I will link those up here and in the description box below, so that'll explain more. If you're intrigued and you want to know, check them out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe, comment, thumbs up, and all that jazz. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!